Today I will be discussing one of America's biggest health concerns we face today. It is a quick spreading disease, an epidemic you might say, that we are paying little to no mind to due to the fact that we are living in such a fast-paced world. The disease that I'm talking about today is obesity. Obesity is a condition associated with having an excess of body fat, defined by genetics and environmental factors that are difficult to control when dieting. Obesity is classified as having a BMI of 30% or greater. According to publichealth.org, 69% of the American population are obese, meaning 2 in every 3 adults and 1 in every 4 children. America is the biggest obese nation next to Mexico. In 2012, about 34.9% of the American population were obese. This meaning 30 to 45% pounds overweight. The Center for Disease Control states that more than 1/3, or 78.6 million, of U.S. adults are obese. Adolescents of ages 12 to 19 have an obesity percentage of 20.5. Children 6 to 11 years old have an obesity percentage of 17.7, and children 2 to 5 years old have a percentage of 8.4. And according to frac.org, African American and Hispanic descent rates of overweight and obese are the highest. We have a chart here showing all males and then split into 3 different ethnic backgrounds: white, blacks, and Hispanics, showing you that the highest percentage of overweight and obese percentage is Hispanics with a 78.6%. Then you have a chart with all females, white, blacks, and Hispanics, again showing that the highest percentage is the black female with 86.0%. Obesity continues to be higher among women than men. 8.3% to 4.4%. And although Americans cannot clearly determine what is the cause of this weight gain problem we face, they have come down to 2 main factors: too much food and too little exercise. According to U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, there is only a 20% requirement of physical activity versus 50% back in the 1960s. That means 30% less inactivity. 50 years ago, half of the private job industries involved physical activity jobs such as farming, mining, construction, and manufacturing. Today, there is less than 20% of physical activity at jobs due to dominance of jobs in retail, education, and business. Once again, the Center for Disease Control, or the CDC, states that 80% of American adults don't get the recommended exercise. And as for children, they are now spending 7.5 to 8 hours in front of a television, a computer screen, or with video games, meaning they are burning less than 150 calories daily versus 50 years ago. I have a chart here stating the normal overweight and obese rates according to everyone's height and BMI, which is body mass index. As a 5'6", 22-year-old female, a normal weight would be between 118 to 154 pounds. Now, with today's obesity epidemic going on, 2 out of every 3 females will be under this category. 186 to 241 pounds. So the question today is, what can we do to stop this epidemic? Not only is it causing such an obesity rate, it comes with many health problems such as type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, liver problems, degenerative joint disease, high blood pressure, heart disease and stroke, diabetes, gallbladder disease and gallstones, osteoarthritis, gout, sleep apnea, and asthma. Sleep apnea is small pauses of breath between your sleep cycle. So in order for us to prevent this epidemic from spreading any more, and to help all those that are already in the obese category, we can do small things every day to change our lifestyles to help. We can shop smarter, buy groceries with natural fats instead of saturated fats or trans fats, which you would find in any candy, chocolate, or bag of potato chips. Instead, eat natural sugars such as strawberries, apples, any kind of fruit, and vegetables. Make it a point to eat more home-cooked meals versus fast food. Also, take at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily. And exercise. Most importantly, exercise. It can be very light, very moderate, or quick, short bursts of intense workouts. Anything that makes your heart pump. Do exercise at least 3 times a week. Not exactly running, but any type of physical activity. And encourage your children to participate in these physical activities. It can be anything from taking a walk to the park to playing sports. When you do these exercises, try to make them at least 30 minutes long. That way your body has enough time to get in some calorie burning. And with a little bit of change in your lifestyle, with a little bit of sacrifice, it goes a long way, and you can help cure this epidemic of obesity.